That's 4 of them. Okay, I need to dodge that Inferno Assault. I'm not gonna ult. Hey guys, I made a build for Dynamo. I've been having a lot of fun on this hero. His ult play is so fun. I know there's a couple different ways to play this guy, like the gun build and whatever else, but I like to focus on the ult Singularity. Quickly, I'm going to talk about the abilities. Kinetic Pulse. Release an energy pulse that knocks enemies up into the air. Upgrading it puts a debuff on the enemy that reduces their fire rate and their movement speed by 35% for 4 seconds. Dynamo deals 30% more bullet damage to anyone hit by it for 8 seconds. The next one increases the damage. Quantum Entanglement. Dynamo briefly disappears into the void and reappears at a short distance away. On reappearing, your weapon is reloaded and has a fire rate bonus for the next clip, max 8 seconds. Can be cast with mouse 3 to also bring nearby allies. That's not necessarily true. That's just whatever your alternate cast is. Upgrading increases range, increases fire rate on top of the original 25, goes to 50, reduces the cooldown, and you get bonus armor. Rejuvenating Aura. While channeling, restore health over time to you and any allies nearby. Dashing does not break channel. Upgrading. Gains 4 movement speed bonus for 8 seconds if the aura is fully channeled. Gain instantly with 5-point upgrade. That means if it's fully upgraded right when you press it, you have that movement speed buff instead of waiting till the end of it. Then it reduces the cooldown. Full move and ability use, which basically means you can cast or shoot or anything during the hill. Singularity. Create a singularity in your hands that pulls in nearby enemies and damages them. Once it finishes, enemies get knocked into the air. Upgrade it increases the radius, then increases the duration, and then it makes so it also ticks max health percent each second. It's basically just a black hole. Everyone in that circle is stunned. Okay, we're going to talk about the ability point order. I like to go 1 Kinetic Pulse, and then Rejuvenating Aura, and then a second click on Kinetic Pulse just for that slow. Then I get Quantum Entanglement, then I get a click on Rejuvenating Aura, I get my ult as soon as I can. I get a second click on the ult just because at the start it's so tiny. That 2-meter increase you're getting about the same time as you're grabbing a Mystic Reach, so it makes the ult a lot bigger like right when you get it, so it's kind of nice. Rejuvenating Aura maxed, Singularity maxed because I'm kind of focusing on the ult for this play. Max out Quantum Entanglement, and then max out Kinetic Pulse. The reason I do Kinetic Pulse at the end is because after I have that slow, to be honest, I think it's good enough, and these last 2 things I don't care so much about. I'd rather be able to dash more often. Let's talk about the build. I named it Pizza Delivery Dynamo just because this hero kind of sounds like Dynamo's. Lane phase. Real quick, I'll just mention, extra regen, I only get this if I'm really aggressive and I want to kind of have more sustain in lane. Typically, Rejuvenating Aura is almost good enough, but I like to just get this for that extra ammo and the extra regen, and it makes you a little more tanky. So I do grab this. I usually grab it like first or second, but either way, I usually grab this. High velocity mags I think is really important on heroes like this where the bullets go really slow. Otherwise, they'll just deny everything and it makes it really hard to get last hits, but with this, it makes it a ton easier. Extra charge, I grab this almost immediately because it gives you an extra charge on your kinetic pulse, which is super good in lane. Plus, it gives you an okay amount of spirit, it gives you a little bit of weapon damage, and the cooldown is reduced by 10%. So, then it's nice to just have a second one. This later on upgrades into rapid recharge. Close quarters gives you a good bullet shield, and when you're up in their face, you get plus 25% on top of the 6%, and you're up in their face a lot because you're using Kinetic Pulse right on them, or if you Singularity on them, you're up in their face, right? So close quarters is pretty good. Extra stamina. This character isn't the most mobile. This makes so you can just be a little bit more mobile, plus makes you more tanky. Extra spirit. This is good for a lot of characters. 14 spirit for 500 plus regen and health is always good, and it later on upgrades to improve spirit and then boundless spirit. Mystic Reach, I usually end up getting this, and the reason I put it right here in the order is because it's usually about the time, your 6th item, so it's when you have 3,000 gold. It's right when you get your ult, you grab this, and your ult's a little bigger. Everything's bigger, but the main reason is for the ult. Plus, when you upgrade the ult for the 2 meters, it's even bigger. Makes it way easier to land. This later on upgrades into improved reach. Mid-game, this whole build is kind of focused on using the ult, so I'm just getting everything that makes so I can get ults off easier and ults off more often. Improved cooldown, really good buy, reduces all the cooldowns, makes a big difference on your ult specifically. Warp Stone, this is super nice, makes you way more mobile, can jump around and get around easier, and it makes it way easier to land your ult. You see a clumped up group, you just instantly warp stone in and hit your ult. Enchanter's Barrier, good, huge shield, plus 14% base health, and while the shield is active, even if it's like 1 health on the shield, as long as the shield is active, you have 20 more spirit power and 8% cooldown reduction. Pretty cheap item, good value. Superior cooldown, this imbues onto Singularity because, again, you're trying to just reduce the cooldown for the ult and use ults as much as humanly possible. Improved reach, this imbues the ult again. You're just trying to make sure that your ults are just massive, easier to land. It's a good amount of bullet resist, good amount of spirit power, 20 spirit power. It's a good price. At this point, usually I will skip ahead and get a refresher. And the reason why is because when you have refresher, it makes it not feel bad to just single ult one person. Just jump in there, grab one guy, ult him, refresh. You can just use the next ult on the team. You don't have to worry about trying to get 5-man ults or 6-man ults. Obviously, when they happen, it's great. But if you kill one person or 2 people or 3 people, that is more than enough. Using one ability to kill 3 players is super good. A man disadvantage really matters. So after I grab refresher, I kind of just start filling in the blanks depending on how the game's going. Sometimes I'll grab a duration extender, which again is just so the ult and everything else lasts longer. But when this is eventually upgraded, I will imbue the ult. Point blank and pristine emblem more or less are fill-in items when you just need something to buy or if your team just is lacking damage. Spirit armor, really good buy. Almost every game people will go spirit like crazy because it's kind of a spirit meta. This does upgrade into improved spirit armor. And as you can see, as soon as you get into the late game, cooldown reduction and spirit lifesteal and whatever. And when you pop your ult, you get a huge shield. That way you're not going to die as easily during your ult. Spiritual overflow, even more cooldown reduction and more lifesteal. Again, this is good just by itself, but the main reason I like this item is for the cooldown reduction. You get to the point where you can use 2 ults every minute, and if you're killing, 1 to 3 people with all your ults, and you're using them 2 a minute, every 30 seconds you can kill people, it's pretty good. Soul Rebirth, even more cooldown reduction. Plus, Soul Rebirth is good for every single character in the game. It's a second life, gives you spirit power, makes you more tanky. Really good item. Unstoppable, I have it kind of far out. However, you can get this sooner, especially if they're trying to focus stun you. Like if they got a McGinnis always trying to wall you, or they got knocked down and whatever else to try to interrupt your ult. Unstoppable is going to help you get your ult off. You pop Unstoppable right before you pop your ult, and you're invulnerable to stuns for 6 seconds, which is going to be longer than your ult anyway. Everything else is kind of fill-in item, and by the time you buy all these items, the game will be over. Improved Spirit Armor, it's just an upgrade off of that. Improved Spirit, it's an upgrade off of the extra Spirit. Gives you movement speed, really good. Sometimes I grab this a little early. Boundless Spirit, it's just this, but on steroids, and it also has weapon damage, I guess. Superior Duration, this imbues the ult. Everything imbues on the ult. Superior Stamina, this is more or less a fill-in item, because you already got this. And there is no specific order on which you have to buy these. The only thing I would say is Warpstone should be your first 3,000 item, and Refresher should be your first 6,200 item. Besides that, it doesn't really matter so much which order you buy them in. You could buy them in whatever order you feel like. I have a lot of fun and a lot of success with this build. Again, the name is Pizza Delivery Dynamo. When you jump in and ult on them, just say special delivery. Another game. I still think this is the correct way to play this guy. We can ult everybody. He's low. Parry? No? No parry. Keep expecting him to parry. You need to learn to press parry, bro. I'm just gonna beat you up. I missed the punch thinking he would finally parry me. Actually, one hit. Okay, nice.
Just glad I was.
If he comes close, I kill with ult.
Releasing Singularity.
This guy's just getting wrecked over here.
Easy there. Stay back.
I'm actually starting to feel bad for them.
Is well earned. This is going pretty good. Okay, objective's down.
He dies, I have my ult.
It's you and me. I'm holding him.
Oh, Seven's dead.
Subjective. It's you and me. Give up. Stay back.
Okay, just kill the Guardian. I parry, he dies. Oh shoot, Wraith!
Took out Paradox.
Ult still 2 seconds.
She's a dangerous enemy.
Where's Mirage? Oh, he's dead. Left.
Kill 7 here.
Oh crap, there's 2. I just need to clear the way without dying.
It's me. Give me some help.
I'm taking the air. You guys can protect me on purple.
Can't fail.
Alright, with Pocket here, we kill him.
I'm almost at purple.
Quantum entanglement. Make it through this.
Crap, and Ferris ult.
Can't shoot an atom. Our walker is under attack. What you working with you?
Crap, it's gonna kill me.
Just a matter of translocation.
Mid.
They're in mid. He's waiting.
Let's take this tower.
Oh, let's take mid.
The Walker.
They're in mid.
I will solo ult you. I don't care.
Been making every black horse under attack.
Well, we're losing yellow, but I guess I get purple.
They do. Our yellow walker has been defeated.
I didn't expect them to fight this, so I guess I'm late.
They took out Paradox.
Oh, I missed. Oh, never mind. Lash is here. I don't need to ult this guy, but I don't care. It's funny.
Excellent work, Professor. Transfer.
Kill Wraith. Kill Wraith.
Get close to me.
I go back in.
Going on Lash. Going on Lash.
Please.
After the Infernus ult, I'm gonna ult. Mid boss, please, please, please.
Yeah, let's take the tower.
Bruh. Alright, fine.
Building a wormhole. Spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. You safe with me? Holy Jubilee is descending.
Barely didn't reach the reload. Okay, I need to leave for a sec. Refresher's almost up.
See? Healing. Releasing Singularity. Well, this is going swimmingly. Quantum entanglement. I see the enemy.
Walker dies here. Dodge that.
Teleport. You won't have the rejuvenator for much longer.
Silence on my team. That's the last ult. I can save him. Okay, we get the shrine here for free.
Finish their patron off. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Glad I was able to help.
Maybe I can save this paradox, I don't know.
I think we're retreating here.
Okay.
Won't show this side of me, but it would seem I have no choice.
Animal is the goat. Ooh. Yeah, I'll save the Vindicta.
Echo throughout New York.
I love you, Dynamo.
Oof. Ah, get out of there!
Has arrived.
Okay, I ult them all here. Holy cow, the cards are open. That's 4 of them. Okay, I need to dodge that Inferno Assault. I'm not gonna ult.
Yes, the spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Okay, we just end here, GP.
Translocated.
13, 1, and 26. 20! How about that?